Welcome to Chicago. Qualifying underway for the GT-3 Challenge. Small field so far tonight. Hopefully we get some more in by the end of this 10-minute qualifying session. All 7 cars here are in the playoffs. Trying to make the final 4 in 2 weeks' time. Got one more race at Long Beach, and then they will decide who moves on to the championship 4. Nolan in the 56, starting his first time lap. Garrett Warren in the Corvette started his timed lap. John Nickrich, another Wannagoons Corvette, starting a timed lap. We got 2 Corvettes tonight. We got the Audi of Lucas Hoytsma, Porsche of Marcus Hagman, Hayden Knoll in the Napa Ford Mustang. So we see the 32 of Garrett Warren losing the back end. That's coming out of turn number 5. Very bumpy through there. We'll have to reset and get back out there. McLaren for Harry Grindell. So he goes through turn 4, headed to 5. And the long straightaway to 6. Cliff Mullins, the other car out there this week. Gotta have another Mustang out there. So 2 Mustangs, 2 Corvettes. An Audi, a McLaren, and a Porsche. Not sure where Ian Montrose and Cody Cleaver are tonight. We got our points coming in. Cody Cleaver was in the playoffs, moving on to the next round. Has not shown up yet tonight. Sure, Marcus Hagman would appreciate him not showing up, take his spot. Or John Nickrich, if he's able to score enough points. Lucas Hoytsma blinking quite a lot in that Audi. Hayden, the first one to get a lap to count. 1 minute 25. That Napa Mustang. Lucas crossed the timing line. He had a bit of an adventure on his outlap, so it didn't count. Get on Macus. Going into the carousel section around the park. Long sweeping left-hander and a sharp right-hander into the McDonald's tunnel, it feels like. It's very narrow through there. Up over the bridge. Through the final corner onto the main straightaway. Turn road course. That's the way I drive it. Macus goes P2. Cliff did get a time to count. His time a 128. Macus a 127. Hayden the 125. Fastest overall so far. So waiting on Lucas. So he's still having connection issues, blinking through there. Garrett Warren in the Corvette. We saw him spin it out. He's out of 7 through 8 into 9. A sharp right-hander for turn 10. That one's deceptively fast, and you got to really blow it down for this 90-degree corner up over the bridge. Out of 11 into 12. Pit lane entry, by the way, is right here at the bottom of 12, so you have to just cut it really tight to get to the pit lane if you need it. Let's see if Garrett Warren gets a lap time here. And it will move him up to second with a 126.095, less than a second off of Hayden Knoll. Practice times were pretty close. Top 3 within 0.2 of one another. Oh, back into that Corvette, stepping out there. Heard the Audi just brushed the wall. Hopefully that wasn't enough to invalidate his lap. Lucas down that long straightaway into 6. Sharp left hand. Up and over the Xfinity Bridge. Down into the right hand number 7. And he'll make the right hand into the carousel. Down through the park. Got that Audi bouncing every which way. Very twitchy. Final turn 12 onto the front stretch. We'll see if Lucas gets this lap to count. John Neckridge gets one in, so Lucas will be the last one to get a lap to count. Hopefully that one goes in the books for him. A 125.4 moves him all the way up to second. And now Lucas is pulling the plug on that effort. Watch Mackes in the Porsche. Tends to just get better with the time. Seen him time and time again late in the session put up a heater of a lap. That's pretty wide, but he hangs on to it. Goodness gracious, put it all out on the line in that Porsche. See what he's able to do across the straight. That lap just a little bit slower than his fastest. So got that Porsche back end out a little too much. I think Lucas may have gone to get an extra set of tires in the Audi. Catches the inside of that wall. The wall's right on the edge of the track. If you make a mistake, you're going to hit one, and Lucas hits multiple right there. I think he hit 4 walls and 2 corners. It's just not a good time. Bouncing off of everything like a pinball. The Audi, one of the wider cars. Not too surprising to see catching the walls a little bit more. Garrett Warren out of the final corner, heading to the line. Does not improve his quickest lap. Pretty consistent though. He's running 3 in the 126 range. Check in on Cliff. He's getting to the stripe. A little slower than his fastest time. He'll remain 6th. See if Mack gets a little more in control this lap. Best lap is a 125.5. This one becomes his best lap. Still a 125.5, but it went from a 588 to a 503. Improvements in the hundreds of seconds for Mackes there. Remains 3rd, pushes it a little farther out of reach of Harry Grindel. Check in on the McLaren driver as he comes out of the final corner. Minute to go on the timer. Grindel improves to a 125.764. That's his new best. Still 4th spot, but big improvements for the McLaren. Don't think he'll be able to get another lap in. Cliff Mullins still out on track along with the 12 of Marcus Hagman. Cliff's getting very wide in the carousel. That is not going to be a good entry into turn number 10. Gets it settled back down for 11. And that car was hopping through that park. A bit wide there on final turn 12. And his best time set at a 127.817. So improvements out of the Mustang. Still almost 2 seconds till the next driver. Mackes on his final lap moves up to 2nd with a 125.37. Just barely edges out Lucas Huisma at less than a 10th. I'll move Mackes up to 2nd for his starting spot. Got a minute 48 left for the drivers to try and improve. The only ones on track are the Cliff Mullins Spit and Venom Mustang and Mackes in the Skir Squad Porsche. Cliff will be the first one to the line, so we'll ride with him. Out of 8 through turn 9, long sweeping left-hander. See, once again, he gets very out of shape, and he's going to actually spin it this time. Second time in a row we saw him get out of shape going through the park section. Gets a little wide, and it gets bumpier the farther out from the wall you go. And those bumps catch out the Mustang. Last car that has a chance to improve their time is going to be the 12. And it won't let me show him. Clicking on him, showing his name, nope, it doesn't want to. There it goes. iRacing being a pain in the ass. Into the final corner, Marcus gets way wide, and he's going to pull it straight to the pit lane. He knows that was the time he just gave up right there. So it'll be a P2 for that number 12. Hayden on pole for the Chicago GT3 Challenge Street Race. Let's see if he's hanging out in driver chat. He is. Hayden, DG, got a copy?
No.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
You're just playing hopscotch in the Discord. Hayden's going to be on pole in number 56, a Napa Mustang. 7 cars here tonight, so short field. Good points tonight for those who showed up. Little surprised we didn't get Cody Cleaver out here tonight. The 2-car in the top 4 in playoffs, not here tonight. So that's going to be the big story of the night, really, is who's here and who's not here. As we go into the final 2 weeks of the playoffs, tonight and next week. Cody Cleaver, you see there in second, not here. So he will jump out of that top 4. Opens the door for guys like Marcus Hagman, Davis Greenwell, but Davis isn't here. John Neckrich, he'll have an opportunity to move up. 7 points behind Marcus coming in. Then you have Ian Montrose not here. Cliff Mullins and Harry Grandella down in 10th and 11th. They should be able to move up a spot or 2. Very short field. I wonder if it's the result of people not having this track, people not liking this track, people busy tonight. Who knows? Who knows? Lots of things could be going on, but thanks to our 7 drivers who actually did make it out. And we'll run through our starting lineup. Hayden Lowell in the Napa Ford Mustang starts on pole. Starting second, Marcus Hagman, also known as Marcus. I keep blending those two together. He'll start second in that Scurr Squad Porsche. Lucas Hoytsman flashing the lights in that number 97 Audi. Starts in the 3rd spot. Harry Grindell, the McLaren, number 70, rolls off in the 4th spot. Garrett Warren, first of the 2 Wannagoons Corvettes. The number 32 starts 5th. Cliff Mullins in Spit and Venom Podcast Ford starts in 6th. Then you have John Neckrich, the other Wannagoons Corvette, the number 6, starts in the 7th spot. 30-minute timed race. Hayden's already hitting the pace car. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cody and Ian are in Phoenix, according to the Pizza Boy.
Lucas, how did the test stream go today? I didn't get to watch it over the work.
I was waiting for the answer for that one. Ooh, John Neckrich almost hit the wall under pacing speed. Lucas flashing the lights at Hayden. Hopefully Lucas doesn't get the blue screen of death this race. Now we got Marcus flashing his Porsche lights at the Porsche pace car. It's like, I got a friendly OEM out here too. They're just a safety car. 2 Porsches, 2 Corvettes, a McLaren, an Audi, and a Porsche in the official race grid, plus the Porsche safety car. So he drives through the Porsche safety car. We're having fun out here. Season's winding down. 3 races left, including this one. Field takes the full pace lap behind the pace cars. We work through turn 9. Interesting to see where Hayden launches. I have a feeling the exciting parts of this race will all be on lap 1. It might get spread out pretty quick. Very difficult track to pass on, unless you make a mistake. Here we go, up and over the McDonald's Bridge. Porsche pace car is going to pull in. Field's at the hand of that Napa Mustang. We've seen Hayden go straight into the wall and turn one lap one at this track. Let's see if we get that repeat. Waiting for the green to wave. There it is. Barney drops the green flag on the field. Hayden Lowell, Marcus Hagman lead us into turn number 1. Lucas Hoysma peeked out in the Audi, just putting the nose out there. No contact with walls or cars through turn number 1. That is surprising. Lucas has taken over second. The Audi able to power around the outside of the Porsche. Looks like Marcus being very careful. He's giving up 2 spots as Harry Grindell gets by. Garrett Warren applying pressure. Marcus takes a defensive line through turn 4 and into 5. I believe that was the 6 of Neckrich tagging the right side of his Corvette on the wall. Lucas peeking the nose out, heading into turn 6, going to try and outbrake the Mustang. Back in, twitchy as all hell. They're going to go side by side out of 6 down into the right-hander 7, and now the Napa Mustang will have advantage on the inside, but he gives it up. Could not keep the car on the inside, and now Hayden under attack from the McLaren as the Audi of Lucas Hoysma goes to the lead. Hayden's going to wreck it into the park. The Napa Mustang has lost the nose. Transitioning from turn 8 to turn 9, the Napa car into the wall. Uncharacteristic mistake from Hayden. Lucas out in front. Harry Grindell now second. Marcus Hagman in third. Garrett Warren fourth. And Cliff Mullins in fifth. John Neckrich right behind 6th, and then Hayden 7 seconds back. Likely have to come and put the nose back on that Mustang, as he's going to lose all kinds of time if he doesn't. And here comes the Napa Mustang to the pits, and he might be done. He's not even going to his pit stall. Hayden Lowell has retired from the race on lap number 1. He'll probably wish he had finished the lap at least, because he didn't make a lap, and that means he doesn't get credit for starting this race. Lucas Hoysma now the decent advantage over Harry Grindell, then Marcus Hagman, Garrett Warren, and then Cliff Mullins and John Neckrich are going to have their own battle back there. They're nose to tail 5th and 6th. Oh, womp womp indeed, Beach. Womp womp indeed. Happened to him in IndyCar too, at the same track. He didn't make a lap, crashed, doesn't get credit for starting the race, and he's repeated that feat in GT3. Ah, right as you said it, William. I was changing it over. I noticed it, that I just forgot because Hayden crashed. John Neckrich putting that pressure on Cliff Mullins for that 5th spot. And then here's our top 4. Now we get all 6 on screen. Lucas 1.7 over Harry Grindell. Hydrate. I would, but I got nothing to hydrate with except the vodka behind me, and that's dangerous. Hang on. Alright, I ordered some water.
The vodka might be dangerous, but for the truck race that's coming up, and then the IndyCar race after, it might be the right choice.
Oh, it'd be a lot of fun. How we doing? Oh, he ran away. I was having fun talking to him. How you doing, Ethan? Welcome in, buddy. I was going to do free shots and shotgunning beers, but we didn't get any drivers to come out. I was trying to bribe people to race. Grindell with a slight tag on the left side against the wall. Definitely using every inch of the racetrack in that McLaren. Thank you. Oh, I need those two. I'm going to take a brief caution while I take my medicine. And that battle for 5th is a good one. Let's go back there. John Neckrich applying all kinds of pressure to Cliff Mullins. This is the battle to be not last. Cliff's like, nope, I don't want to be last. The other good battle we have is for second. Marcus Hagman, Harry Grindel. As you see, Lucas now way ahead. About halfway down that straightaway into 6. Don't kick boxes. Oh, Lucas hits the wall in the lead. Saw him have some struggle in practice, but not like that. Practice, he was hitting bumps and losing the back end. This time he clocks the right front. Starting to give up time to Harry. Lost nearly a full second there. Hopefully it hasn't changed the handling on that car for him and he can stay out there. We shall see. Definitely push the fender in. Oh, heavy contact for the 32 of Garrett Warren. He backs it up. Drives it away, but I hope he knows his wings laying in the track. Doesn't have any rear downforce on that Corvette now. Could be big dangers. The other Corvette and the Mustang of Cliff Mullins catch up to him. Keep an eye on him. No rear wing now on the number 32 Corvette. I think he realizes it. He pulls to the right to allow Cliff Mullins and John Neckrich by. Probably the smart thing to do. That moves Mullins up to 4th and Neckrich up to 5th. Garrett Warren makes a mistake. He was in that lead pack. But these walls are so close to the track that if you make any mistake, you're hitting them. Lucas seems to be all right with that right front damage. Harry Grindel, Marcus Hagman still battle for second. Porsche keeping the pressure on that McLaren. Now it's like we got 2 different races going on. These 3 are in one league, and these 3 feel like they're in the other league. Hayden crashed out of both of them. What's up, Story? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Hope your Friday is going great. Broadcasting the first of our 3 SRL races tonight. Got some sports cars going around Chicago. And there's the 32. Garrett Warren hitting the pit lane. Hopefully he'll take a fast repair and get back out there and be competitive. Lucas, race leader, nosed into the wall in turn 6. But it wasn't bad enough that he needed to pit. You see the right front damage. Fortunately for him, it did not mess up the car too badly. Oh yeah, Hadern died real bad. He didn't even make a lap, Jake. I'll show you where he done it. He come right over this bridge. He made this right-hand turn right here. Talladega's next. And it was this right-hander right there. That's where Hayden died. Right between 8 and 9. Yeah, Talladega's coming up in the trucks about 20 minutes from now. I still in my head call you Raven, but I guess I'm supposed to call you Story. Why? What's wrong with the session? Open setup. Oh my. Alright, something's gonna pop on the screen here real quick. I apologize in advance, but we gotta fix that. Yep. Cleo coming in right when I gotta do things right across the screen. Cleo, thanks for the big raid. Welcome in, everybody. What up, Snail? You left Mac is out here to be all by himself, right? That's what I need. I need that to bring over inside monitor while we watch this race. Hurrah! Thanks for the raid, Cleo. Can always call you Raven good, because that's what you are in my head. Marcus is putting on pressure for second. The leader in the Audi has taken off. Appreciate the vibes, Cleo. Hope you had a great time. I think you said we're celebrating your birthday this weekend. Appreciate that. What up, Tweety? Marcus there in 3rd. I guess a lot of people were scared of all the walls being really close to the track tonight. Not a big field. Birthday all weekend. For me, it's birthday all month. Hell with it. Out front is the Audi of the 97 Lucas Hoytsma. Nosed it into the wall, but got away with it, fortunately. Jake gifting a sub to Cleo. Appreciate you, Jake. Harry Grindell runs second. Marcus Hagman in third. Those two have been battling all race long. Then you have Cliff Mullins holding off John Neckrich. It's the battle for fourth. His birthday month. Whole month. Jake gave you something for your birthday. Hayden did wreck first lap. Didn't even complete the lap, which is unfortunate for him to and not at least cross the start finish line and make it to his pit box. He towed at the end of pit lane, so he won't get credit for starting this race. Get a hydrate from Cody. Cheers. It was very typical Mustang fashion. The back end spun out. Right now there is only 6 cars. Like I said, these walls being so close to the track seem to have scared away a lot of people. Guitar Hero, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Just about halfway through this GT3 race at Chicago. First of our 3 races tonight. Be heading to Talladega to run our Super Speedway series. Hayden gets no points tonight because he didn't make it. Christian, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, Harry Grindell got a little wide there, had to get way out of the throttle. That gives Macus a chance at him. See if he can get to the inside here at the end of the straightaway. Showing the nose, but he's not quite there. The fact his last name is Lowell, he's very fast, and he wins a lot of things. It could take him out of the Final Four, we'll see. Let's take a peek at the points real fast. Peter gifting a sub to Tweety. Appreciate you so much, Peter. Don't want to look away from this battle because they're just so close to one another this whole time. Alright, real quick, while they're on the straightaway. There you go. Hayden Lowell at the top at 1178. I don't know, feels like he's pretty safe up there. We'll see. Don't want to look away from Macus trying to put the moves on here. Jump over to our other battle real quick. Mustang versus Corvette. Mustang hangs on going down to the straightaway into turn 6. This battle technically closer than our other one. That looks way different. Is that not what I posted? Tom Macus was second. Did I not update it? Let me look. I can look while we're doing this. Joys of Discord. Jake gifted a sub to Kenny. Appreciate you, Jake. 10 gifted subs in the channel. What a legend. Once again, appreciate all the support. Just peeking right now at the thing I posted. Aha, it didn't update. That is a problem. We'll get it updated while we watch this battle. See the leader, Lucas, way up ahead in the Audi. Macus keeping the pressure on the McLaren for second. McLaren is fast here. It looks like it. Harry does a really good job too. Kenny's saying if Hayden gets 0, he might fall out. That'd be wild. Trying to get everything updated while we watch this. Looks like the battle for 4th is still neck and neck as well. One second, let me math. I'm working on the graphics. You can math, and I'll work on graphics. We'll do it together as a team, Kenny. It's yelling at me for replacing it. Yes, replace it. Oh my gosh. The Macus just barely touched the wall there. Won't think he did any damage. Well, it cost him a little bit of time, though. Back here, John Neckrich all over the back of that Mustang. Let's go on board with that number 6. Take a ride around Chicago. And you're the chase car. Out of the final corner, you see the beautiful Chicago skyline. Across the start-finish line, the pits are on your right. Down heavy braking into a left-hand turn number 1. Short little straight. Another 90-degree right-hander this time. Turn 2. And then we go into the fastest part of the track. And pretty long straight here. And then it gets a slight bend. Technically turn 3. And this would be 4. This one's sharp and it gets very narrow. Then a hard right-hander 5 and a long stretch back to 6. This is the Corvette we're riding on board with. Number 6 of John Neckridge chasing 4th place Cliff Mullins. Left-hand turn 6. This is where Lucas, our race leader, got into the wall. Up and over the Xfinity Mobile Bridge. Then our right-hand turn 7. Right-hand turn 8. This is where Hayden Lowell and the Napa Mustang crashed. Around the park. It's very bumpy through here. These cars on stiff springs, it can get out of shape in a hurry. As you see, Cliff Mullins right ahead hit the wall. Now he's out of shape going through turn 11. Neckridge taking a look in the Corvette, but couldn't get the power down. Kenny says, I can't, Matt, I'll leave that to you. Cody and Ian are in Phoenix, right? So they did not show up tonight. Hayden doesn't get credit for starting tonight, so it's a lot of drivers. 0 points tonight. Oh my gosh!
Sorry.
John Neckridge, I think, gave Cliff a little nudge there.
Are you good?
Corvette just giving a little love tap to the Mustang of Cliff Mullins going into turn 1. But that is a lap around the Chicago street course. Very cool skyline in the background. One of my favorite tracks as a result. Love the manners? Absolutely. Sometimes they're nice. A lot of times they're not as nice. Mark is starting to fall back a little bit from Harry Grindell. There's the gap. Now over a second between the two. Hagman's the only one you confirm, and Lucas that are going through. There you go. Well, we still got one more week, Kenny. You never seen Chicago before? Oh, man. A lot of people hate it, and I don't know why, because it's such a cool track. This is week 13, Kenny. We got 2 more to go. They race Indy here? Not in real life. We raced it here in the IndyCar series, and only like 4 people showed up. Setup fails Tech and Super Speedway. I think it's open setup too. Did the session already launch? I was trying to get over there and fix it. We'll have to do it manually, which sucks. I got too excited by all the sports car stuff in the big raid. I didn't get a chance to fix it before it posted. Damn it. Alright, let me fix it. Let me fix it. Yeah, I heard it's open setup from someone, and Ethan, and I tried to fix it, and I wasn't quick enough. It's a good thing you don't need practice in that series. It's just drafting. Is there a way to like copy session, or we just got to do the whole damn thing? I think it's the whole damn thing, isn't it? Alright. We'll set this camera to the closest battle, which at the moment is still Mullins and Neckridge. And I will post this. Unless someone else can grab it. I don't know who's an admin in that. Really wish there was a last settings button for this. Mullins and Neckridge getting plenty of TV time by being close to one another. Wonder what happens if we set it to most exciting. Can't be very manual at the moment. Well, it deems this the most exciting, so there you go. Oh no! A blink from the Mustang when he gets back out there. Mac is starting to close back in on Harry Grindell. It's kind of briefly under a second at points. 10 minutes. He teleported. Down that long stretch into turn 6. Is that Neckarich cleaning up the tires? So I'm swerving back and forth. I think you really need help getting heat in the tires here. How much as they bounce over these curbs. Burn him, he's a witch. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. Get some Dracula in here. Dracula. Oh my goodness. Super Speedway Series. League sessions. Season 3. Server details. Launch now. Yes, please. Ambience. JR. Zach. Oh, Macus. Closing in again. We'll jump back to Macus here. Give me a sec. Neckarich is putting on the pressure too, though. There's all kinds of good battles going on, but Macus has run back down the McLaren pretty well. Hayden's back on track. There you go. He'll at least get credit for being here tonight. He made a lap. Good job, Hayden. You did the minimum. Cody gifting a sub to Andrew Beach. Having a sub party tonight. I believe. What is that, 4? That is 4. You're 1 away from shotgunning a beer. 1 away from shotgunning a beer. Obviously, we'll do that when you can see my face, but 1 away from shotgunning a beer. Thank you for all the awesome support tonight. Appreciate you, my friends. It's birthday month. It's a good time to do it. Get subbed. Kenny, throw it in the gifted sub to make sure we do the shotgunning a beer. We'll do it. I don't know if we'll have time before Super Speedway. If we do it, we'll do it then. If we don't, we'll do it right after, before IndyCar. That way we'll race drunk. What could go wrong? Oh, the McLaren Harry Goodell hits the wall. Coming out of turn 5. Hell yeah. All right. We'll save it for before the IndyCar race then. We're broadcasting the first 2. We're racing the 3rd one. Kenny with a 5 bomb on us. Oh my goodness. Now we got a shotgun 2 peers. Oh my gosh. I only have one in the fridge. I'll have to put another one in between races. All before the race. Shit, yeah. 2 shots and it takes 3 shots, doesn't it, Cody? You could also do that though. 500 bits or 550 if you use the sound command down below. Will make us do shots. Other session is advanced. Peter throwing down a 5 bomb. We got a shotgun 3 beers before the race. Oh my god. And Cody throwing down a shot. So we got 3 beers and a shot to do. Oh my god. With 6 minutes to go in this race. Mac is putting on pressure for second. I'm going to be very intoxicated for this race. Appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so very much. That's awesome. What kind of shot? I got Fireball. I got Vodka. It's up to whoever does the bits. Cody did it. He gets to pick. Normally he picks the Fireball. We'll see how he's feeling tonight. Golden Kappa Train. I don't even know what that is, but there you go. It's going on. All kinds of crazy. No tequila. Definitely not. I don't even own tequila. Badger has some tequila. I do not. Oh my gosh. Macus. Pressure is on. John Neckarich. The pressure is still on. Somehow these 2 battles have maintained the whole race. I thought it would get kind of boring at this track, but it has not. Pressure has been kept up.
Where's the beef?
I don't know where the beef is. The beef has disappeared. Everyone's cordial. We don't have any beef tonight. I think the beef was Hayden Law versus this track, as he went out and did his bare minimum to get points and then left again. I don't own any kind of brown liquor. Except for Fireball. Fireball's technically whiskey. But everything else, I'm a clear liquor kind of person. Like clear rum, clear vodka, schnapps. Jake gifting a sub to Outlaw. Does that make it 2 shots according to chat? What should mean? Someone do another 550? Oh, Cody did do 2 of them. Oh my goodness. Kenny, is that 3? I'm gonna be sloshed for that race. Y'all know that, right? Gonna be sloshed for that race. I mean, hugging the wall? Yeah, if I even make it off the wall. It'll be entertaining, that's for sure. Stick around. We're only on race 1. That's race 3 that we're going to get completely hammered for. I'm going to do some of the drinking before calling the second race, though. If I have time between races to go get some drinking. There you go. Remember that, Cody? Someone, I didn't expect them to do it. I said if they hit a certain number of subs, I would mix every alcohol, every liquor in my house and drink it. Kenny, both of them show up. So it's 4 shots and 3 beers. It showed up. Shots for race 2. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I see it, Kenny. It showed up. I'm still trying to put the race up. Did you guys get the race up, Jake? Or do I gotta do it? Too much is going on at once. Race is not up. Still waiting. 60 well spent, says Kenny. It'll be entertaining. Let me get this race up while I'm still sober. 4 minutes to go in Chicago. Hopefully I can get this race up in 4 minutes. We got the admins picked. Go into the next one. It's going to be practice lone qualifier race. 2-hour duration. We'll set practice at 30 minutes, but it won't need the whole 30 minutes. We'll set it to 25, obviously. It's going to be advanced when we get to qualifying time. Still 1 lap quali, 5 minutes. Laps is going to be 60. Cars. Enable fixed setup. Add a car. Silverado. Legacy Silverado. Select. You had 400 extra bits, you didn't know what to do with them. You could have used them to do different driver commands when we're actually racing. I don't have those on while we're doing broadcasts, but we got 3 minutes to go in this race. The battle's still on for 2nd and 4th. Lucas Hoyce was kind of putting on the stinker and driving away. Well, now you know for next time, Kenny. Appreciate you, my guy. Corey getting a gifted sub from Jake. Oh my gosh. Jake, what number are we on? I've lost count. He didn't have 100 bits for. He ran out at 400. Oh my gosh, y'all are trying to kill me tonight. Thinking he's 4 more? Well, Jake did 1 to Outlaw, so I think it's 4 more, is it? The birthday spoilers are going crazy, and it's only the 8th. Add a track, Talladega. This is multitasking at its finest. The ADHD is strong with me. Fast repairs 1, green white checkers 3, automatic full course yellows, lucky dogs on. Pick the car. It just says truck. We gotta pick the setup. It is Dega, right? Don't you know it? Truck don't have Dega, so it's gonna be Daytona. Good luck with your Daytona setup at Talladega. Golden Gabba at 60%. Yeah, whoever.
What the hell is that damn white flag?
It's a minute 30 to go, Cliff. It's not out yet. Cliff, looking for the white flag as we watch back. Is still keeping the pressure on Harry Grindell. Cliff trying to hold off Neckrich. Neckrich has been on his neck all race along. Y'all are going to get a May noon race because fuck it. I'm not changing the date. Takes too long. That looks good. That looks good. Qualifying and scrutiny goes to strict. Everything else looks good. Track conditions, AI opponents, check out. And bye now. Alright, the race is bought. Once it populates, it'll pop up. 56 seconds to go in the race here. Just in time to call the final action. Mac is still putting the pressure on the McLaren, and here is Cliff Mullins in the Mustang trying to hold off the Corvette. It's 42 seconds behind, but they are still putting on a show. You added 3 bits. Normally those 3 bits will do a Dale Earnhardt quote, by the way. Just we're in the middle of a broadcast, so it doesn't do it then. I believe Cliff just got the white flag. He is pretty excited. Garrett Warren across the line 6 hasn't given up yet. Golden Capitrine. My goodness. Thank you for the awesomeness. That was pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoy your emotes and such. New all-time record, 60% level 5. Way to go. Checker flags in the air. Lucas Hoysma brings it off the final corner. See, looks at the skyline for the final time. And Lucas Hoysma will be your winner in Chicago. Harry Grindell holding off Mack is coming out of the final corner. Mack is giving us some flashes, but Harry Grindell picks up second. Marcus will finish on the podium. Cliff Mullins.
Good win, Lucas, and really nice fight there, Harry. good defending.
Good race there.
Mullins trying to make that Mustang wide as possible as they go into the park for the final time. Kenny rooting for John to wreck him. You want to see a wreck? We can go back and show you the highlights of one car crashing. Both of them just tagged the wall. They're one of them twice. Into the final corner we go. Cliff Mullins. Looks like he's going to hold off the Corvette of John Neckridge. Mullins would get 4th spot. Neckridge in 5th. And here comes the final Corvette. Garrett Warren out of turn 11 up over the bridge.
Good racing, Cliff. My shit is just way too messed up. So still confident making a move, man.
I have never worked so hard for a 40-second behind a leader finish in my life.
Garrett Warren gets 6th.
I was like, he's got to be tired of seeing me in his rear view.
Lucas Hoysma, the Audi, getting the win despite crashing in turn 6 at one point. He's going to celebrate it for sure. Let's go see if we can have a chat with him.
At least we put on a show.
Very true. Lucas DG, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, you scared us at one point when you got the turn 6 wall, but you're able to not damage it too bad and keep it going and pick up the win. How's it feel to get this win in Chicago? I know you love this track.
Oh, yeah, this is the best. Well, it's not the best street course, but it's a very good street course.
Yeah,
And,
Long Beach has something to say there, buddy.
yeah, it's the best street course in Chicago, that's for sure.
That is true.
No, it's a good night. I'm glad there were only 7 people here, and a lot of the guys that would normally kick my ass in this series were not here. So there was still some good drivers out here tonight. The Audi was really liking Chicago tonight. I was happy about it, and didn't like it in that one corner. Luckily, I didn't get wheel damage. It didn't even tell me I had front damage, so I was like, I guess it's fine, and I didn't lose too much speed on it, so I got lucky in that way as well. So pretty lucky win here tonight. Gonna go to the Super Speedway Series.
10-4. Well, good luck in Super Speedways. The car looks great. Congrats on the win. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Yes, sir. Just shout out to you for broadcasting. Shout out to everybody racing tonight. 712 Brakes, and everybody who's going to race in Super Speedway.
All right, bud. We appreciate you. See you soon.
Thank you. See you.
We go get P2 Harry Grindell once we get the winner thing off of our screen. And find his car. Oh, he's not even out there anymore. Come on, Harry. Now I got to go find him. Back in time. Back in space and time. Find the McLaren. There it is. We'll put it on TV1 then. Should be fine driving around. And it goes to Cliff again. Like it just changes when it wants to. Silly thing. And we'll bring Harry in here. Harry, DG, you got a copy?
I've got a copy.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Hi, I was talking to Marcus and you pulled me, so you've kind of caught me by surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hello.
Well, we brought that kamikaze McLaren home P2 tonight. Looked like it was one hell of a battle for you to hold off that Porsche all race log. Did you think he was going to get you at any point?
Oh, he got close a couple of times. I've never particularly been very good at braking hard, and that's hard for this track. So every time I'd kind of build a little bit of a gap through, the high-speed momentum sections, he'd pull it right back once we got to the heavy braking zone. So it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of coming. There was a lot of going. He got really close to my mirror a couple of times. But yeah, just kind of made sure that I held my nerve hit by Marks, and we just about held on to it.
All right, which
It first lap to end up in second, but then just held on to it.
Which McLaren do you like better now that you've had some time with them? This one or the old one?
To drive this one, but when I was like 9 years old, I saw a 12C in person, so that car always will have a special place in my heart, but this one just drives so much better.
So if you could have this handling with the other visuals, you'd be pretty happy.
That would literally be my go-to if I could have that combo, yeah.
10-4. Congrats on a strong P2 run here tonight. You got those friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for this P2?
Yes, Kamikaze Motorsport, Sensor Toasting, Game Rush Expo, Soyo, Chance to Extreme Motorsports, Low Timed Race Engines. It's been a minute. I'm having to remember it all again. To yourself for putting this on and streaming, and to everybody who came out tonight. This is a difficult track, honestly. we got more cars than I thought we might. It wasn't many, but we did better than I was expecting.
We got more cars than IndyCar did.
That counts for something, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, congrats on that P2. And things are looking good for you in the points. We'll see how it all shakes out when I do those a little later on.
Yeah, thank you.
Harry Grindell bringing it home P2. Now we go get fan favorite, Marcus. Marcus DG, you got a copy?
Of course I do.
All right. Well, you hounded that McLaren for 99% of that race. You started second. Did you kind of kick yourself for letting them by early?
Nah, not really. I mean, the first couple of laps, you just want to survive, and then I can start to push. But I kind of underestimated how hard it is to pass on this track.
Definitely. You never want to give up anything. When my experience on this track, just do your best not to make a mistake, but don't ever let anyone by because you're never getting back around them. It's unless they make a mistake. But unfortunately for you, Harry didn't really make too many, and when he did, he made that car wide enough you couldn't find your way around. Man, are you going to be happy not to look at the back of a McLaren now?
Yeah, that's gonna be a relief actually. No, at the end of the race, there my VR set start blinking once I get too close to him, so I kind of backed off and just drove and took it easy and hoped for a mistake that never came. So he did a hell of a job driving clean lines, good braking, everything. He did it really good.
Well, with the 1 and 2 cars out at the NASCAR race this weekend, you ought to be a good points night for you. We'll see how it shakes out when I do those points in a little while tonight.
Yeah, it looks good so far. Let's see how Long Beach go.
You're the only Porsche tonight. It's weird. Normally you have like 5 of them.
Yeah, I guess the others are kind of chickens. Or maybe they don't have the track. I don't know. One of the two.
I mean, I'm not going to speak for Steele and Matthew.
I know for a fact that Blake is a chicken because he likes to make chicken noise because it keeps him from yawning.
Mm. He was here too, rooting for you. You can go talk crap about him.
He can take it. He knows exactly what I mean.
Oh, good times. All right. Well, congrats on that P3. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout outs for us. We can get on out of here.
All the friends and family and all the Scare Squad, and most of all the big boss Cleo, and my sponsor for my other team back in Sweden, Mabi Rental Cars, Eximus Marketing, and what is the name? Lagerkungen. So thank you to all, and thanks to you for broadcasting and letting me be in the league.
Heck yeah, we love having you, bud. Hopefully we'll see you back next season. We might move the day, so we'll keep in touch on that, but it might move up a day. It might be on Thursdays going forward. Is that going to ruin your time?
Completely, because I work away from home during the week, so I go away Monday, come back Friday.
All right, so maybe we'll keep this on Friday and we'll move something else.
I've been back actually on Thursday evening because we have a Swedish league that I'm also attending on Thursday evenings. So
10-4. We'll work it out. All right, bud. Congrats on a strong run tonight, and we'll see you back here next week.
Thank you so much. It was fun.
Mac is bringing it home in third, and I think that means GT3 is going to stay on Friday, and we'll just have to move Super Speedway to Thursday. Anyway, hope you guys had a great time enjoying this race. I know chat got a little crazy, and we were trying to set up a race in the same time. That was pretty wild. Hopefully it got taken care of. Marcus getting the P3, Grindell P2, Lucas Heusma getting the win tonight in the Audi. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go ahead and look through our final results once we get all our boxes cleared out and out of the way. So many things to click on. Almost all of them are gone. There we go. Lucas Heusma, Harry Grindell, Marcus Hagman on the podiums, then about 50 seconds behind. Cliff Mullins, Sean Neckrich round out the top 5. Garrett Warren brings it home in 6, and Hayden Law crashed early, came back out to complete a lap officially, then went back to the pit lane and retired the car. Finishes 7th tonight. And we're headed over to the Super Speedway race. So if you're over on the YouTubes, you can catch us on Twitch at DGS or DG Swiss. And what else? Yeah, that YouTube will pop up at qualifying, which is in very short order. So we need to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next race. All right, that wraps up the YouTube. We can play like one song, which I think